So when I was growing up in the 80s, my old man had two semi trucks. One was a 76, one was a 75 Peterbilt, and the 76, it was set up better to pull two trailers. So he had what he called a grain train. It was a lead trailer, it was about 37 feet long, and then it pulled what we called a pup trailer behind it. It had about I think it was a 10-foot tongue and then a 20-foot trailer itself. Bumper to bumper, it was about 100 feet long. That's a lot of truck to keep track of. And you had to really know what you were doing to keep track of all that when you're changing lanes, turning, all those things. So I don't remember why. My dad was gone. He was out of town. He told me and my little brother after school to get his 76, and it was loaded with a load of feed that needed to go to Old Falls. And that's about, I don't know, 6 miles away. Not a big deal, not a lot of turns. It wasn't too big of a thing. So we did. I knew how to drive. To the best of my ability, we pulled that thing and we unloaded. Everything was just fine. I'd helped Dad do it 100 times. I knew what I was doing. I know how much room to take as I pulled into their yard, unloaded. Coming home, there was a turn right at Yukon. I'm driving, I'm slowing down. There's a road sign on the right-hand side, and I did not want to hit that sign. It was that was all I was focused on, was not hitting that sign. And so I pulled up, I was slowing down, I had my blinkers on, everything was right. Jason was helping me watch out the mirror. I was watching out the mirror, and I was so focused on that right-hand side mirror, I was not going to hit that sign. And so I swung wide to the left to take a big wide right-hand turn, and I missed that sign by a mile. I mean, I was nowhere near that road sign, and I was happy with that success. I looked forward to see where I was actually headed, and the truck had drifted across the street into the gas station, and I was headed towards the gas pumps. So if there would have been a car at the pumps in the other lane, I'd have ran right over the top of them. I wouldn't have even seen them. I would have just plowed right through them. I could have caused an accident that day at a minimum. I could have killed someone. I'm floored that I didn't. And then there was a car back a little ways waiting for me to make this big turn. And as I made the turn, I felt really stupid. I was embarrassed. Oh my gosh, what could have happened? I could have caused a tragedy. The reason I'm telling you this story is you can be so focused on doing good things that it becomes a distraction. I was focused on missing that road sign, and that was a good thing. However, I lost complete track of the bigger picture, which was where the front of the truck was headed. And it's just like that in life. You can be so focused on good things that tragedy happens. For example, if you're so focused on serving in your church, say, that you leave your family at home and you don't spend time with them, but you're always out serving the neighbors. You're the best neighbor there is. You're the best guy, around to call. Hey, we're moving. We need to pack this. We need to do that. And you're right there every time. That's a good thing. It's great that you're so willing to serve and so willing to be there for everyone else, but your family's suffering. Don't be so focused on good things that you really miss what's important in your life.